watching GEEKCASTER, everything sci-fi, fantasy, and pop culture commentary. GEEK Culture. I'm Michael, and today we've got in the studio
the one and only Dayveonne Bussey.
and our special guest, Blue. How you doing, Blue?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. So today's an interesting episode, right? Because today we're going to talk about, I'm going to say some upcoming movie titles, and you guys are going to give your honest reaction to those titles.
Okay.
So we're ready to play?
Yes.
Oh, and let's start off almost with an update besides the title. So, breaking news, HBO is moving forward to do the Batman series based on the last The Batman that came out, and they're going to do that before Arkham. How do you feel about that? What's your reaction?
Okay.
Do you want to see this as a series?
I didn't see it yet.
Oh, you ain't seen it yet. I did see Love Batman.
Okay.
I call it Love Batman.
Yeah.
Who
'cause
was
he's in-
Batman though this time?
Well, it's a younger version, and it's the guy from Twilight.
Ah, okay, got it. Because I know Michael Keaton Batman, perhaps who was the other guy?
Ben Affleck.
Dickie from the Christian Bale. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, Robert Patterson. So, but it's interesting too. They didn't necessarily say Robert Patterson was going to be in it, but they did say it's the Robert Patterson version, like that universe of Batman. So that was interesting.
Okay. So
Well,
I was
did I see it? Was it good?
to me, it was good. It was just a beginner's Batman's origin story. That's the best way to describe it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. The Penguin was amazing, and they are going to focus on, allegedly, the rise of Penguin. Being a
But-
crime boss, so that could be very interesting. I mean, we've seen that with the series Gotham. So,
I watched some of that. Yeah.
yeah, so I was like, why do that? Let's do something else. I'm super excited about the Asylum. Oh, man. What's the Asylum called, Dayveonne, again? I'm getting it. I don't want to mess it up.
Arkham.
Arkham, yes. Arkham Asylum. Now, that I was super excited about. In fact, I don't even think they need to focus on Penguin. Just go to Arkham, because, I mean, all the villains run through there. There's so many cameos, different things you could do. The only thing is, you start introducing stars as the villains. I wondered, do you guys feel that now they have to lock them into the movie universe?
If it's going straight into the film, so if it relates to the Robert Pattinson Batman,
Mm-hmm.
it only going to focus on Robert Pattinson universe, not Ben Affleck's universe or Snyder's cut universe.
Right.
So it will still be a feature in the film, but it's not because I think Ben Affleck is still Batman. Am I correct?
Well, it depends. I mean, I don't want to say that's the beauty of it, but I guess that's the hustle. If you have all these different universes, you literally can have 20 different Batmans, So,
Odd.
yeah. So,
You have a
yeah. Same
You
thing with
have
the
a young-
MCU. They could do that too. You could have 3 or 4, 10 different Spider-Men if you wanted to. So I think
Well,
that's
yeah,
why they
'cause
embrace it so much. Yeah. Good.
Yeah, because you got the Flashpoint. So Flash can travel back in time with his speed, the Speed Force. Yeah, you know what? Or he could basically travel to different universes because of his Speed Force. So it makes sense.
Now,
So,
bigger news than that. Let's move on for that because this is huge. Now, there was supposed to be Green Lantern, and it was supposed to be
Yeah.
the Black Green Lantern, but it didn't happen. I think it's happening. I think it's happening
Oh
this
yeah.
time, and it's going to be a series on HBO.
Ooh.
It's got to be better than the last Green Lantern, just because fans have been knocking it around. But they've been doing that even when it came to Aquaman. Why do an Aquaman movie? So I think they're going to rise above expectations, and it should be great.
I definitely agree, and it depends on who they cast as John Stewart Green Lantern. Are they going to go with the character Diggle from CW, or are we going to actually get a major actor to play John Stewart? So
It is going to
if
be
we
John
do,
Stewart. That is
yeah.
confirmed.
But the thing about which male African American actor is
Right.
going to play John Stewart,
I
because
think it'll
that's
be a
what
new
we're
one.
saying.
I'm
You
thinking
think
it'll
it's
be a
going to be a
new.
new?
I think so. I think
But
it's going to be because it was a gentleman, I do not know his name, that was cast supposed to be in the other one, and that was going to be his big break, and got in the cutting room floor, so it didn't happen.
All right, or it could be Denzel Washington's son.
Could be.
I like
I mean,
him.
some people want that to happen. There's a couple actors that definitely could fill those shoes. So, all right, let's go for something fun. But before we do, Blue, you got a bunch of events that you do, and they're like hidden events. What's happening? They're secret events.
So I guess we do. Basically, we do a 420 inspired comedy show, which we've been doing monthly.
Okay.
We're up to number 16 now.
Wow.
The next one's going down on Saturday, December 10th.
Okay.
We're switching it up a little bit this month because we're doing 2 shows in one night. So either people want to pick a show, people want to stay for both shows.
Oh, wow.
However, which way. It's going to be fun and funny, to say the least.
Now, interesting. If someone wants to not only check out the events that you do, but what if they say, you know what? I'm an entrepreneur. I have some products. I have some things. Can they contact you and get involved?
Of course, we could always. I love networking with people.
Okay. So how do we do that? How do we get that going? And also move back a little bit from the camera, because see just your glasses. There you go. Okay, cool. So
you and I?
Yeah, if someone wants to go on, like, can they hit you up on social media? Are you open to that? People saying, "Hey, I want to get involved," or
Yeah, they can reach out.
Okay.
I don't know what my response might be at that given moment, but we shall see.
Cool. What's your IG or the event IG?
Well, my IG is 18babyblue, spelled just like that. So 18 Baby Blue. Or they could follow Stoner Morning Show. Or they could follow Schwickens. These are all my partners and the people who make it happen.
Now, I got to ask, how you spell Schwickens?
SHWICKENS. Schwickens. His name is Sean Wickens, so he shortened it to Schwickens for IG.
Love it.
Super funny guy. He's the creator and host of Stoner Morning Show podcast. He hosts our live events. It's a vibe.
Awesome. So now here's a vibe. Cult classic. In 2023, a fantasy musical coming out called Wonka.
Ooh.
Are you guys up for Wonka? Yay or nay?
It vary. Go ahead.
Me first?
Yeah.
Yay. And I also have some Wonka things to help that experience as well.
Okay.
Hint, hint, wink, wink.
Paul King is going to be directing it from the screenplay written by Simon Fanabay and King. So they both wrote the screenplay. It's going to be interesting. It's going to focus on... It's going to be like a prequel. So I guess this is, building up to him having this chocolate factory. And so that would be interesting. Everyone's into, like, the prequels now. Yeah. So
Kind
why
of
not?
running out of stuff to do over.
Right. Or
This is
creating
the
something new and different.
and Timothy Chalamet, right? You don't.
Shamala. Shamala.
Shyamalan.
Yeah, 'cause I don't think you used the T there. Rowan Atkins is going to participate, so
I like
I'm in for
Mr.
that.
Bean.
No, well, Timothy is going to be Willy Wonka, but Rowan Atkins is somehow involved. They didn't even
That's Mr. Bean, right?
Mr. Bean, yes.
Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, just checking.
Yeah. So we shall see. All right, what's next? Transformers. Another Transformer movie is coming. Rise of the Beast. So not interested.
I may be in some way. I got to see how it looks because if I didn't watch the old Transformers, I did watch Transformer Beast Wars.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
And it was,
If you like that, you're good. That's what it's.
so I may give it a shot.
Mm-hmm. What do you
It's
think?
probably going to be like a summer blockbuster, so why not?
Listen, Michael Bay is involved, so it's going to have a lot of explosions. We know that.
Yeah, of course. It's no acting. It's just explosions, CGI.
So let's see. So Terracons join the existing battle on Earth between Autobots and Decepticons, and the Predacons also be fighting there, and the Maximals are gonna be fighting there, and yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fighting there. And let's move on.
Yeah. What about Optimus Prime?
Oh, but it's very interesting. Pete Davidson is going to play Mirage. Toby Nwigwe, he's going to be in there. So that's interesting in the casting. So the casting's super interesting and very diverse. So we'll see what's up with that. Okay. Ant-Man and the Wasp. Quantumania.
Yes.
Yes, for me too.
Yes.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
The trailer
2023.
Yes. The trailer has sold me. I think this one is because we're anticipating on who is Kang the Conqueror in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We already know who he is in the comic book.
Right.
But how he's going to be portrayed in the movie.
Yeah. For sure. And we got a glimpse of him in the Disney series with Loki. So, yeah. They're going in. Jonathan Majors. Let's go.
He going in.
Let's see. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Yes, another yes, because this one is... We all know from what the news articles and tabloids are saying that there are going to be characters that are either leaving or going to be killed off.
What are you thinking, Blue? Are you up for this ride?
Maybe.
And it's James Gunn's last time in the MCU.
If they get me in the first 20 minutes, then yes.
Okay.
But if it's a slow start, it's going to be rough.
Now, are you waiting for it to be streamed, or are you going to see it in the theaters? You're going to wait for it to be available at home?
It depends. Because, literally, I live, up the block from a movie theater. So I really don't have an excuse, but I think I'd rather be home, perhaps.
Okay.
I literally don't have to cross the block. It's, right there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, next one, I would say overly anticipated to the point we don't even know if we care to see it anymore. The Flash, 2023.
I would say yay, but it's like a low-key yay. Because the craziness that the actor been through. And it's like, if you going this crazy, bro, I'm not going to put your art in front of the person. And yes, I could be biased. about
You,
certain person.
you could make it short because you're kind
I'm
of said
sorry.
opposites there.
All
You
right.
kind of contradicted
But
what you said. What are you
I'm
saying?
going to say yes. I'm going to see it,
Okay.
but not because of the actor.
Oh, okay. Cool. And then Blue, you had a reaction really quick. You just quickly looked down at that one. Is that like a no?
Like, I'll be honest with you, like, I don't really follow it that hardcore, but I think I recall seeing a Flash movie before and it was good, but I feel like it was a young kid in it. I don't know. So I was like, who's the actor? Trying to remember. I don't know.
Well, I think as kids, there was like that old school, like,
TV show.
yeah. The TV
No,
show.
more
Yeah.
recent than that. Wasn't there like a recent Flash movie where it was young? Maybe it wasn't that movie. Anywho,
Well, he was
perhaps.
in Justice League. He was.
I did see that.
Yeah. And Ezra
I'll
Ezra
watch
did a
it.
good
Yeah, why
job.
not?
He was the comic relief within that. So it's
Yeah,
going to be interesting to see him
it.
hold down a whole
Yeah.
film. Now, we will get a Michael Keaton Batman and a Ben Affleck Batman in the same movie as the
Oh,
Flash
no.
because of the whole concept of the Flashpoint. So he goes so fast that he could go through time. So
And
All right, so I'll be
in
little
different
snippets
dimensions
of
and
it.
stuff. Yeah. Universes, whatever.
Interesting.
Yeah, so
Interesting.
it could totally be. I mean, they had the time to make it amazing and change things as they want
Right.
to. So I don't know. Our prayers are with you, Ezra. Get it together. Avatar 3.
Yes.
Wow, that was a
Question-
quick yes.
And I'll say question mark.
They
Interesting.
could do no wrong with that movie. I'm sorry.
No,
Beautiful.
I've never seen
I
none
love
of the
it.
Avatar films. I have not seen none of the Avatar
Yeah.
films.
Well, they only did one so far.
Well, I didn't even see the first
Like,
one.
whatever one it was, it feels like two, but it's good.
Hmm You
As
know,
long as possible. Ooh.
Avatar's the whole franchise that they want it to be. It's interesting because it's one of the few movies where you really want to see the effects. Like, granted, all the movies that we mentioned so far are going to have amazing effects. It's just part of the ride. At this point, you're like, okay, where's the story? But Avatar is one of the few ones where you're like, oh, I wonder, because they made cameras to film this film. Like, the cameras were made to make this movie. There were products made to make this movie where you're like, how far can he push technology is almost part of the viewing experience, where I know people want to see it just to see how beautiful the 3D is, or 2D or whatever. I guess it kind of, because not real 3D. I hate that thing. It's not like
It's
coming at you
4D.
3D.
It's
Or
good.
4D at the theaters.
Yeah, no.
Digital,
good,
but
though.
remember, like, there's not that. I wish they would make a movie where the 3D comes out at you, like they had at Disney World and, you know, old Jaws, where they had things that would slowly come out. Jason movies, we had the red and blue glasses. I wish they would do that. I find that more interesting than. Like,
There'll
it
be
looks
too many
great.
heart attacks, bro.
You think so?
Too many heart attacks. Too many heart attacks. Strokes.
Wow. But anyway, yeah, that's 2024. And I believe Avatar 2 comes out next year, right?
Yeah.
So we shall see. We shall see. All right, what else is on the list? We can move a little faster. John Wick 4.
Yes.
I would see
Yes.
that.
God, yes.
Yeah.
That looks good.
Yeah. I mean, Keanu Reeves is. They're doing it. They're
I
doing
was
it. I mean,
supposed to be in the film, but things happened.
what happened?
Pandemic.
Oh.
And they forgot about me.
Oh, man. Next one.
What's it meant to be?
I think they'll squeeze out one more after this one. I think so. I don't think they just leave it. You know, it's a cash grab too. So, I mean, they know people are going to see it. The core audience is going to see it, and I believe it only has grown since the very first one. You know,
Right.
Yeah. Indiana Jones 5 and this will be. They said it. This is it. There's no more. At least with our favorite one and only Indiana Jones.
Harrison Ford.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No one else to play him. Come on.
Yeah. Well, they'll probably do a prequel. They'll probably do the young Indy, because they tried to do that years ago with what was it?
Men in Black.
River Phoenix. Before he died.
They did it with Men in Black. They nailed it. But yeah.
Yeah. So.
Tommy Lee Jones and the other dude.
Yeah.
They're like.
Yeah. They nailed it for that.
Oh,
that's a good call.
The guy that played Thanos.
Hmm?
Yeah, the guy that played Thanos.
He was the same. Oh yeah. Yeah, he was in there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Blue Beetle. So,
I'm intrigued, so I would say yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm intrigued.
What is this?
A DC film.
2023. Mexican American teenager gains superpowers when a mysterious scarab binds to his spine and provides him with a powerful suit and a blue alien armor.
DC. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued. I want to see how this goes.
Is this like a famous character that I should know?
It's one of those characters that were there and it never blew up, but I don't think they gave it the attention it needed anyway. So, but again, Marvel and DC, and I'm not saying this in a negative way, in a positive way, scammering for diversity. And the thing is, they're smart because at the end of, let's see, we have time? Yeah. At the end of the day, if they don't highlight all the characters that they already own anyway, they own all these things.
Right.
Someone else will be like, all right, you don't want to highlight Native Americans, you don't want to highlight Mexicans, you don't want to highlight, whoever, fill in the blank, whatever community or whatever like that. Someone else is going to create something and do it. So they're like, well, we already own this stuff, let's just move fast. And makes sense because if they wait, someone else will fill that spot. But if they do it quickly, it's like, oh, well, we already have this. Blue Beetle's huge. We already have that. So now if I come out as an indie and I come out with an indie project with a Mexican-American thing, you're just a ripoff of Blue Beetle. See what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Gotcha.
Makes sense. Okay, Kraven the Hunter.
I'm going to say yes, but I'm tired of Sony playing in the game of, we have Spider-Man and we own Spider-Man.
Right.
While Disney is basically have to hold Marvel and y'all have to negotiate. Just basically give them the rights to Spider-Man. Just give them the rights.
Just give it up.
Jesus Christ.
Easy. Don't. We don't want to offend the peoples. Okay. Mission Impossible. Another Mission Impossible. This one's called Dead Reckoning. Now, interesting. This is Dead Reckoning Part 1. So they're letting you know right from the bat. Like there's more to this, people.
Yes.
Which I think is smart. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I never was a Mission Impossibles person.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
But I'm intrigued on this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's worth seeing. To see if it's going to be good. Then, continue with the series.
Right. All right. We only have a few more here. We're almost run out of time. So, The Expendables 4.
Yes.
Yeah,
I like the lineup.
Yeah, who's supposed to be in this one?
50 Cent. What's the other? The girl from Jessica's Body. Jennifer. No, not Jennifer. What's her name? I forgot the girl's name. Don't worry about it. But it's a couple of new faces that's going to make an appearance.
That's interesting. And so Sylvester Stallone will be in theirs too.
Back.
Now,
Correct.
what about Arnold Schwarzenegger? Will they have any of the other guys in there?
Some of them, not all of them.
Okay.
I don't know about Arnold. I definitely know that Bruce Willis is not coming back because he has retired from acting.
Like for
There
real,
was
for real.
like bad rumors going on about him this week.
Huh?
No, they were saying things about his health just this week. I was like so random.
Yeah, because he retired because he's having early
Alzheimer's
stages.
or something, I think.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Very sad.
Yeah. Wow. He
A
did
New Jersey
some really
native.
great work.
Oh, excellent. For sure. I grew up on that.
Die Hard. Come on, it's Christmas season. Die Hard. Die Hard too.
It's
Listen,
amazing
I was
how
there-
that's perceived
I was
as
there
a
for the Bruce
Christmas
Willis mullet.
film.
Yep. Sure was.
Definitely a Christmas film.
Yep.
Oh. All right. Oh, I think there's one more. I think I got one more in me over here. Hold on. The Marvels.
Yes. Definitely a yes.
Now will that
That's
have
about
all the people that have played Marvel?
Cool.
Yes. No, they're going to have Miss Marvel. No,
Right.
Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, and Rambo.
Rambo.
So all three. All three.
Okay.
I like it.
So, and I guess so. The one blonde Caucasian, a black Miss Marvel, and an Southeast Asian Miss Marvel, right? Those
Correct.
interesting.
Cool.
And that, you know what? Now I see why she had that little scene in what was it? Loki,
No, not Loki.
the black
And Miss
Miss Marvel.
Marvel. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see how
Oh.
if you go back to it, you'll see that, and it makes sense because the original Miss Marvel was black in the comics.
Right.
So that was interesting. Yeah, Marvel a little tricky. You got to really pay attention to the cameos and stuff that they do because they'll like throw stuff in there. Next thing you know, you see the film or something. So that's cool. All right. Well, all right. Everybody give your social media. I hope everybody out there, hey, hit us up, give us some comments. Are you excited to see any of the productions that we mentioned? They're all coming. It's happening. You heard it here first. And if you didn't hear it here first, then you heard it here second. And that's okay. Yeah. What's your social media, Dayveonne?
All right. Dayveonne Bussey on all the things except for Twitch and Twitter, which is the Shamal Williams Show.
Awesome. Blue?
18 Baby IG or Stoner Morning Show on all platforms. Facebook, IG, Twitch, YouTube.
Cool. Excellent.
Yeah.
And mine is Michael7 Michael on IG. You're watching GeekCaster. Go to geekcaster.com. You could also check out GeekCaster on Instagram. Thank you so much if you're watching us on cable. If you are watching us on YouTube, thank you. Subscribe, like, share, comment as well. Like, share, comment if you're watching us on IG. Either way, you're watching us and we appreciate it. You're watching GeekCaster. Thank you very much, and we will see you soon. If you're watching us on Twitch right now, our live Twitch, we are going to do another episode. And so sit tight. We'll be there. Love ya.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you having me.